And now, trans people in history.
Chevalier d'On, formerly Charles Geneviève Louis Auguste André Timothy Don de Beaumont, was born on October 5, 1728 in Burgundy, France. The purported son of a noble family, she had a comprehensive education, including law and statecraft. In 1756, she was nominally appointed secretary to the French ambassador in Russia, but was actually tasked by King Louis XV to conspire with Empress Elizabeth against the Habsburgs. Due to war, only women were allowed to cross the Russian border at the time, so she was forced to wear feminine garb on pain of death. As a woman, she bonded with the Empress, becoming her maid of honor. While there, she also became an adept cryptographer, both deciphering captured communications and sending secret messages to the king in codes that were, at the time, unbreakable. Upon her return to France in 1760, she resumed masculine attire, took service with the military, and became a captain fighting in the 7 Years' War. At war's end, the king again deployed her as both a diplomat and spy to London, ostensibly to draft the peace treaty, which she did and had received a knighthood for, but actually to lay the groundwork for a French invasion. After the treaty was signed, she stayed on in London as interim ambassador, where she continued to lead a double life of intrigue and diplomacy, handling the official business of the crown by day and forming connections with English nobles for information or alliances by night. These connections to the aristocracy proved useful when a dispute between French factions led to a new ambassador being assigned and a subsequent recall order that she refused. The English nobles came to her defense and declined an extradition request. She then published a book airing the secrets of the new ambassador, winning the hearts of the English public and the ire of the French nobles. She kept the French invasion plans to herself as a defense against retaliation by King Louis. A stalemate was reached when political pressure forced King Louis to recall the new ambassador, and a payoff from the crown for her continued silence. Officially now a political exile, she continued to spy for the crown through all of this, which, in some ways, is the perfect cover for a spy. She continued wearing her military uniform throughout this period, though rumors circulated that she was actually a woman posing as a man, just as she had seemingly posed as a woman during her assignment in Russia. History records the London Stock Exchange had a betting pool regarding her true gender, and as she refused numerous requests to settle the matter, saying that dishonor would be the outcome no matter the results. After the death of King Louis, she negotiated a return from exile with the French government. She would turn over all her secret correspondences with the king, and the government would grant her legal recognition as a woman. They agreed, but demanded she dress appropriately henceforth and granted her funds for a new wardrobe, then promptly banished her to her family's estates for 6 years, where she wrote extensively on military strategy. She eventually returned to London and thereby managed to avoid the worst of the French Revolution by not being present for it, though her lands were confiscated and her pensions ended. She continued participating in fencing tournaments until being seriously wounded at the age of 67, but didn't give up the ghost until 1810 at the age of 81. Historians are divided over whether she was truly an agent of the king or had become a double agent during her time in London, which is fitting for a person of so many double lives: diplomat and secret agent, soldier and stateswoman, and the first person in Europe's modern era to receive legal recognition of her gender transition.